I look like a werewolf. Oh, oops. Welcome back to Brittany in the Morning. It is good to be back. It's been, I want to say almost a year since I've been on and said hello. It's 2020. I have been seeing a lot of change in 2020. And one change is I decided to come back and be regular. But with that, I have a big change. In the past, I've done my curly hair routine. And there's been some changes that need to be made, and I'm ready to make those changes because I've heard some things. So let's just get into it. That's why I'm here today. I am starting a new curly journey because I am changing my lineup of products. As you saw in the last video that I did of my hair routine for my curly hair, I use Cantu and DevaCurl. And if you see in the past videos, I use DevaCurl on this channel and my other channel, Miss B. Lauren. So there's been some things that I've heard about DevaCurl. I was just perusing YouTube one day and saw something that was like, don't use DevaCurl. And I was like, what you mean don't use DevaCurl? And so I got on one person's channel. Now, you know I don't remember people's names. I think her name was Aisha. I'll link them below, the ones that I found, because I can't remember the names and I don't want to be rude. Anyway, and she was talking about how her curl pattern changed and her hair dried out and she, didn't know what it was and thought it was like, what's going on outside. I was like, oh, okay. And then I watched the other one, the Curl Ninja, and she's a curly hair stylist. And she was talking about how she's seen changes in her clients. Now, if you see something in multiple heads of hair, everyone's hair is different. So if there's some, you can't figure out what's going on. And then it happened to her. And some people had hair loss. And I was like, oh. So I started thinking, I've been using DevaCurl for 4 years. And I've used the whole line, but I've always used the conditioner. Like, no matter what styler or shampoo I use, I've used this conditioner. The Decadence One Condition. So, I do notice, like, right after I wash my hair, I'll be itchy. I do notice sometimes, like, where my hair touches my neck, I may, break out a little bit, or I get, like, little bumps here and there, like, right after I wash my hair. Never thought much of it, and I use the Cantu line. So, I was thinking about it, and I was looking at my hair, and now my hair today is a little crispy. It is wash day, but my hair will look like this on like day 2 and 3. And my hair used to look really well for at least 5 to 6 days, to the point where I didn't almost need to do a weekly wash. So I was thinking about, like, I've noticed like my hair up here looks a little dry even when it's wet. Like, I have a lot of frizz when it's wet. As you can see, it's like no definition near my roots. I used to have definition throughout. I used to have more of a coily curl. Now it's more of like you see stuff like this, like a wavy curl. And like, I straighten my hair time to time, but it has never caused damage like this. My curl always bounces back. So I'm kind of like, what's going on? And I've seen it over time. I think I kind of ignored it. And then I hear these reports and like different things that people experience. And they experience drier hair that feels dry when it's wet, loss of curl definition, things like that. And that's it. I think I may have been touched by the DevaCurl Dragon. So I'm coming out here today to tell you that I am going to start a new hair journey. So, one of my favorites is Bianca Renee, Miss Bianca Renee today. That's my girl. And she has a similar curl pattern to mine, but not the same. So she reviews a lot of products. And I will say this too. For those who are looking at their favorite influencers for information on DevaCurl, a lot of them are doing videos, but I will say that they are influencers where they don't use the same products all the time. But I did seek out ones who reviewed that use these products all the time because they're the most effective. So I'm not saying that they weren't affected at all, but their effects may be like less, or they may not see any effects because one, their hair is different, everybody is different, everyone's symptoms are going to be different. But two, they may not have used this product faithfully like, all the time. Like I rotated out my stylers, but I have never strayed away from the conditioner in 4 years. Like I had different shampoos, I have different gels, curl stylers, sprays, but I have consistently used DevaCurl conditioner for 4 years. And a lot of the reports, it was saying like some people use just one product from the line. So I will link below the video that I watched by the Curl Ninja because she gave a lot of information. I like her theory. Her theory is that it may not be the formula from the company, but it may be how the stock is being stored away from their headquarters. And, you know, you think about it, temperature changes, different areas, you know, how things are shipped. Things can happen, you know, if it heats up too fast or something like that. If heat, it could activate a chemical reaction, and by the time you get the products, they're tainted and they're not good for your body. Things like that. Another influencer put me on an app called, I want to say it's Think Clean, and it's another one of those apps that you can scan and see what your products have. So I will look up the DevaCurl conditioner, and it's like level 8 red, but you need to go break it down because a lot of the stuff that I use is level 8 red, but usually the only red item would be the fragrance, which I don't have an issue with. But I will say DevaCurl had 3 things as level red. It was the fragrance and 2 other items. I'll put a picture in for you to see. So I was kind of freaked out with my Cantu. It's about to say, oh, my Cantu is level 8, but I later went back and looked at it. So I think Cantu is still great, but I'm going to actually switch my whole line because I do find it's hard to find things that work for your hair. And it's also hard if you don't have time like me to figure out which styler can go with which conditioner with which gel so it don't flake, so it won't itch, things like that. So I decided to do some research, and going back to my girl Bianca Renee, she really loved the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk. So that's what I decided to grab. So I went to Ulta and I got the Curl Talk by Not Your Mother's. This is the defining cream, and it has a rice curl complex. So I'm going to start using this today. And I decided to do a 30-day, because that also you can return in 60 days. But I decided to do a 30-day review, and I'll check back in with you weekly and kind of give you my thoughts. Just to see, because if my hair is damaged and I'm trying to heal it, it's going to take more than a week to adjust to new products, to see if the products work for me, see if I like them. So I'm going to really try hard to use this product for 30 days. I'm saying that, and I'm thinking more like 2 weeks, but I'm going to say 2 to 4 weeks I'm going to try this product. So I have the defining cream. They have a 3-in-1 conditioner, and so you can use it as a leave-in conditioner. You can rinse it out in the shower like a regular conditioner, and you can do a co-wash. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in and then not completely rinse it out. But I've seen some reviews where someone put it in and rinse it out, and then after they had their shower they put it back in like a leave-in. So I have to kind of see how I feel. I might actually just put it in and detangle in the shower like I normally do, and then kind of feel and see if I feel like rinsing it out or not. But there's 12 fluid ounces, so I might be mindful of how much I use in the sense of rinsing it out and then putting it as a leave-in. I'm going to have to do one or the other. But I think I do well with the leave-in, so I'm going to try it as a leave-in first, and then next week try it as a co-wash. So that's that. And then I got the Curl Care shampoo. And the nice thing about Not Your Mother's lines are that they're kind of color-coded. So this is the purple. But the packaging is cute because it has curls at the top. I'm like, that's cute. And then I got the Sculpting Gel. It's the level 3 gel. Frizz Control. A lot of people who don't even like gels and then the gel lovers, they are all for this. Now, I've never done a wash and go where I didn't put, but either I just do only the styling cream, but usually not a gel. But a lot of people do their wash and goes with just the gel. I'll consider that. Maybe this week I'll do both, and next week I'll do one. Maybe I'll do that. I'm trying to do like 1 week wash and goes. I might have to up it to 2 wash and goes a week. But I'm going to just start with like using all of them. They also have a styling mousse. And now the original mousse was not silicone free, but now it is. I don't know how long ago that was. So I will say, if you do go get the line and you go get the mousse, make sure it says silicone, or yes, silicone free. Now I did when I went yesterday, I read the back of the bottle, and all the stuff is on the back. So don't look for it on the front, look for it on the back. I read it and it said no sulfate, no silicones, no alcohol, no dyes, no parabens, and no phthalates. Anyway, I didn't have any of that. Also on the app, everything was yellow and green, meaning that these are really clean products, except for fragrance. Again, I don't have a fragrance intolerance, so. And then it smells kind of fruity, so I think it's gonna smell good. I'm excited to try it. I did hear some reviews on the AG hair. I didn't see a lot of videos on AG hair, but I heard that was good for repairing your hair as well. I was gonna try them. So it's really between them and the Curl Talk. I will be honest, I am budget conscious. So Curl Talk items, these are $70.99 each consistently. So that I was like, okay, so I spent maybe like 30 something dollars, like a little under 40, maybe $38 on the whole line. So I get a whole head of hair for $38. Now AG is a little bit higher price, but they were 30% off. So this is February. They're 30% off right now at Ulta. And they had like a cleansing cream conditioner. So it's like an all-in-one, like a co-wash. And then they had like Food Talk, which is it Food Talk or Fast Food, which is like a conditioner. And then there's like a curl cream. But I was going to get those, but I decided not to. I wanted to be cost conscious. Use the product I can keep up with on my budget. So I went with Curl Talk because, you know, they have the same amount of ounces. Like the creams, this is 6 ounces. And the rest are all 12 ounces. No, the shampoo and conditioner are 12 ounces. The cream and the gel are 6 ounces. So hopefully I won't fly through these products. But, yeah, so AG I left alone. I kind of got excited looking at Tracy Ellis Ross. She has a line called Pattern, and it looked cool how it was separated by your hair type, so you could figure out, like, based on your hair type, which level of her product she has for you to use. But I didn't see like a styling cream or a gel. It was like shampoo and conditioners and an oil, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, that's cool. For the price, it was empty. I mean, the smaller bottles, I believe they were. Don't want to speak on that. I don't remember how many ounces, but they're like $9, and the big bottles I think are like 24 ounces for $20. So almost like $1 an ounce, a little under $1 an ounce. But it had sulfates in it, and I was bummed. It had no silicone and no parabens, but it had sulfates. So I left that one behind. And just also to say, this is not a sponsored video. I ain't sponsored, but I did some research and I decided to try this line. So I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to take y'all on my hair journey. I'm hoping to get back to what my hair used to be. It's up before my alarm today. So yeah. So I'm about to go hop in the shower, see how this feels. I will report back to y'all. But just for, you know, this is dry, crispy. And it's hard because, like, my hair used to be really soft and moisturized. And it's soft, like, the first day. But I don't put gel in it. And this is just some detangler stuff and some lotion and some hair oil. And it's crunchy and just really big and puffy and frizz. And like, I know some frizz is good. I'm not a volume person. Like, a lot of people do their videos and they're like, oh, my hair, like, you know, it just lays, it's no volume. And I'm like, I want my curls to fall. I'm not big on the big hair. I think it's a security risk. I knock over things on shelves. I can't see what's coming at me. Big hair is not my thing. I like when my curls lay and my coils are heavy and they just fall because I want them to just fall. But yeah, so I'll be back with y'all next week. I'll give you a review on my first week of using Curl Talk so we can have some more Curl Talk. But thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my 2020 hair journey. I will do better about getting with y'all because I'm still working on it. But yeah, happy curls and good morning.